You're watching Central Illinois' best source for news and weather. WAND News Today starts now.
Dismiss. The family of Ying Zhang lost a suit filed against the University of Illinois, while the family felt they needed more accountability from the school's counseling office. Plus, a new year means new resolutions, what a recovery center says needs to happen to help more people fight addiction in 2020. And it's still dark and quite chilly outside, but we might be able to peel off a layer or two later today. Meteorologist Bob Trihey will time out today's weather and give us a look at some upcoming rain chances. But first, we'll start your new year with the story everyone is talking about this morning. Recreational marijuana is legal in Illinois as of about a minute or so ago. This is a live look right now in Springfield, where people are going to dispensaries to get their hands on it to start off the new year. There's a decent crowd at Illinois Supply and Provisions in Springfield right now. Its doors just opened right at 6 a.m., marking the beginning of recreational cannabis sales in Illinois. The state is now the 11th to legalize marijuana. And Springfield, of course, isn't the only place with dispensaries open right now. Champaign, Urbana, and Canton are three other places in central Illinois that have recreational marijuana dispensaries in town. To see a list of all the dispensaries across the state of Illinois, go to our website, WANDTV.com. And looking ahead, the state is planning to license up to 75 new dispensaries in the upcoming year. The deadline for businesses to apply is tomorrow at noon. And if you couldn't make it out to a dispensary this morning, but you do want to stop by sometime, here's some things to expect. A spokesman for Illinois Supply and Provision says customers should expect the demand to outweigh the supply for the first couple of months at least. Medical marijuana customers will also take priority over recreational customers. But if you do get to buy the product, here's what you'll need to have with you on the day you go to buy.
Bring a valid government ID or driver's license. They need to be over 21 years old or over. They need to have either cash or a debit card. Those are the two ways that you can purchase cannabis. And they also need to bring some patience.
McLeod says they can have about 30 people waiting in their atrium at one time, but if the line extends, people will have to wait outside. They're open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. And when you're buying marijuana, it's important to keep the legal limits in mind. An Illinois resident can have up to 30 grams or about 1 ounce of the flower. You can also have 5 grams of cannabis concentrate and 500 milligrams of THC-infused products or edibles. If you aren't from Illinois, you can have half of those amounts. And there's a graduated tax set up for recreational marijuana. The products with less than 35% of THC will be taxed at 10% of the cost. More than that will be taxed at 20%. And to see our full coverage of legalized marijuana, go to our website, WANDTV.com, or download the WAND News app. There you'll find a list of dispensaries in the area and much more. And be sure to stick around until 6:30. We'll show you who can get marijuana convictions pulled from their records and where you can legally use this product. All right, you just bought some weed. Where can you use it? That's a little trickier than you might think. The law says you can only use it in your home, and if you use it on sidewalks and bars and parking lots or in any other public place, you'll be ticketed for public consumption. Landlords can also say no to the product for their tenants, and employers can still hold drug tests. And you can't use or hold marijuana in your vehicle unless it's in a sealed, odor-proof container, out of the driver's reach, of course. Remember, it's still illegal to drive while high. But if you have a criminal record for marijuana-related crimes, they may soon be gone. Law enforcement agencies have automatically expunged arrests that did not lead to a conviction for marijuana possession up to 30 grams. Those arrest records will be removed from the system over a period of time. All convictions for amounts up to 30 grams should be gone for good by the start of 2025. For convictions that are between 30 and 500 grams, people can file motions to cancel them. Money from the cannabis sales tax will fund programs that help people expunge those records. And many people are starting the new year with a clean slate after Governor J.B. Pritzker pardoned thousands of cannabis convictions. Pritzker pardoned a little more than 11,000 low-level cannabis convictions in Chicago yesterday morning. The governor says this is meant to give people a new lease on life.
We will never be able to fully remedy the depth of the damage that's been done. But today, here in Illinois, we can govern with the courage to right the wrongs of the past. Today, we're clearing 11,017 convictions for Illinoisans across 92 counties.
Statewide, more than 700,000 records will be eligible for pardon. To see all of our coverage of the legalization of recreational marijuana, go to our website, WANDTV.com, or download the WAND News app. There you'll find lists of where dispensaries are in Central Illinois and what you'll need when you go there.